the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Public announcement. If there's anyone from the public that wants to make a comment to the board, they will need to go over to the table and read the script and then fill out the form to make a public comment. That table and the form are right over there. At the end of, we will reserve about 30 minutes for public comment, but you only get 3 minutes to speak on your topic unless the board will not respond unless the chair allows it. Okay. Consent agenda. I need to amend not the consent agenda, but the agenda. So we need to take off item closed session 7A. And we need to modify 2B for just an update, no discussion or decision.
So move.
Second.
Okay. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, like sign. Okay, now, a motion and a second to approve the agenda.
I'll make the motion to approve the agenda.
Wait a minute, we're just approving the minutes from,
Right,
okay,
in the publication of the
Okay.
report. Seconded that?
Yeah.
Okay. All those in favor or discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, like sign. Hearing none, motion passes. Okay. Pete Ryerson and Dave Finch from Mid-American Energy present of a check to the Pot County Trails Association. Gentlemen, come on up. If you would, please. Hopefully this is not so much Mid-American Energy, but this is one of many checks that are gonna come to the Trails Committee. Because you guys brought your credit cards with you, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
Scott, Bill.
Hi, Aaron.
Nice to meet you. Mr. Lewis.
Hey, Scott. Thank you, Scott.
Go on.
over there.
Yeah.
I just want to say a
Yeah,
couple things, if
sure.
we could.
Yeah.
So, my name's Pete Ryerson, Mid-American Energy, and Dave Finch with our engineering group. And this project was brought to me by Supervisor Belt and his team, and it's a really great project that we're delighted to support. This it came from our CARES committee grant, which is cultural arts resource enhancement out of that bucket. And so it's a community-minded check, and that's what we're about. So again, thank you for having us and appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. The check was for $2,500.
Fantastic.
So is this, was it a grant?
It came out of our CARES Foundation grant, yeah.
Yeah, I wrote a grant.
You did?
Yeah,
Okay.
Scott,
Yeah,
So,
I wrote another one too.
I'd like to say on behalf of the Trail Association that thank you very much. It's going to enhance the Smith Nature Reserve parking. We kind of adopted that as a trailhead for our trail. And as you guys are aware, we're expanding north and south of that, hopefully connecting back towards Council Bluffs here pretty soon. That's the direction we're heading.
And it gets used a lot.
It gets used a ton.
I have 2 kids that go to Iowa Western and they walk that a lot. So
Awesome.
yeah, so it's great.
It is great. And, as we continue to push further, hopefully we can partner some more. That would be fantastic.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Great. Well,
I'm Lynn Leader with Pot County Trails. I just want to say a big thanks to Scott, because I know Scott's the one that put in for the grant. And I know Scott spent a lot of time and made a lot of phone calls, and Pot County Trails cannot thank you enough, Scott.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He was relentless.
Well, that's good.
He was.
Scott, when-
Him and his team was.
When we,
No, that's good, that's good.
When we first organized,
That's
Scott
great.
was a member of our group for a long, long time, and
Right.
from the beginning, and,
Yeah.
so it's near and dear to him, I'm sure.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Appreciate it.
We appreciate your support.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
appreciate it.
Scott.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Dave,
Thank you.
good to see you, man.
Thank you.
Thanks, Pete.
All right,
Thank you.
gentlemen, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for all.
Well, you're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm working, yeah, I'm still working on CenturyLink.
Good morning, Scott. It's Susan.
Got the check. What leaders?
They got it.
What leaders have it?
Susan's on the phone. Information.
Okay, Susan, you hear us?
I can. Good morning.
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 We, just took the money from Mid-American Energy, so now we're gonna have a update from Susan Watson, our Director and Community Service, on the update on transition to disability access point.
Yeah, I'll be quick. I was gonna bring you an amendment today, but I did not receive that yet, so, I'll bring that, when I get it, probably on the 24th. I'm busy next Tuesday, so. But those funds, just so you know, will just be additional funds that they're giving to the Disability Access Point, which starts July 1. And it will be, some funding for some continuity of care for transportation and rent that is currently paid by regions. But the Disability Access Point will be covering those counties. And then a program in District 1 for individual placement and supports, which is a vocational program. We had one in in our region as well, but unfortunately it terminated a couple of months ago because the provider pulled out. And then a additional $122,000 to cover navigator's position within the new Disability Access Point to do what we call SOAR, which is a program that helps individuals who are near homeless or homeless with disabilities get onto Social Security more quickly. So
What's that acronym, sucks?
SOAR, oh, I'm asked that all the time and I never get it quite right, but it's a federal Social Security program. So we will be bringing that to you just as soon as I get that contract. They said they were supposed to get it to me last Wednesday, and then I was supposed to have it by Friday, and then I have not received it. So still waiting.
Now, that's from the state, right?
That's from, yeah, Health and
Is
Human.
that Garcia then?
Yep. So just another quick update on the Disability Access Point, just to kind of keep you in the loop of where we're at. I did attach a letter from Zach Ryan, who is the Director of Aging Disability Services. There's been a lot of questions about region funding and what happens on July 1 with the regions going away, June 30th, and the state starting to pick up funding for those services. So this letter was to providers just saying that they will honor the funding that we've approved through June 30th for individuals and the programs that they receive for the first 6 months. So I just want to make sure that you had that in your hands and you saw that those services for individuals would continue as they work out their contracts with provider agencies. And then I also just attached some information directly from the website from Health and Human Services about just some additional information on what a Aging Disability Resource Center is. And again, the DAP contract, the Disability Access Point that Potawatomi County received, that we doing business as Western Iowa Services Collaborative, covering 27 counties in Western Iowa. We are basically the D in the ADRC. So it's the aging part is still run through Connections Area Agency on Aging in our area. We will be the Disability Access Point, so that's the disability portion of the federal ADRC program. And then training and resources will come directly from the University of Iowa's program. So altogether, that makes the ADRC, and it just gives you some more information on what a disability access point is. Basically, we will be the bright shiny door for individuals with disabilities, ranging from intellectual disabilities, mental illness, brain injuries, physical disabilities, from all ages now. So we'll basically be doing that navigation piece to help get people where they need to be and to get the services that they need. So again, just going forward, if you have questions, I did attach the map again, just as a refresher on what counties we will be covering. So still lots to do in the next 3 weeks. So if I talk fast, it's because that's kind of how I've been operating. But we'll start transitioning this further July 1st. And I think we're at a good spot right now, but I'll be bringing you things over the next couple of weeks just to get some final things in order.
So has there been any feedback from the, whatever you want to call them, clients or participants or patients? Is there any feedback yet to you on any of that?
You know, so far, especially with the people that we work with, we've been really just trying to make sure that they don't worry about things. So we are working on what we're calling warm handoffs right now. So any individuals that like we're taking from other regions, we're making sure that whenever we can, they can introduce their old service coordinator to their new navigator. And just making sure people have as much information and just reassuring people that they're gonna, they're not gonna lose anything starting July 1. And then just making sure providers that we work with know, and the ones that we haven't worked with in the past know who we are and know how to reach out to us. Because really, with all the changes in the system, we are gonna be the one stable point in the system. So I expect that we'll be getting most of the phone calls for anything people need. And then we will direct them to the right place. So,
Susan, this board very much appreciates that you get this done.
thank you.
It's an honor.
Thank you.
Well, yes, and then I don't know the whole demographics of the groups, but some of them have, or maybe more than some, have gone through some things over the few years they've been part of the care system. And know that we can fully assure them it's going to be better and
Yep.
it's never going to change again. You know,
Like some reassurance, it'll never change again, but of course that would be unrealistic. So we've gone through about 4 major changes, but yeah, the big thing here is we can't promise anything, but I guess our role now is to make sure that people don't fall through the cracks.
Right.
And that we make it as stable as we can. From our perspective, we don't any longer have control of a lot of the things we did before, but we will do our best to get people what they need, so they're not trying to figure out what to do.
Great. Thank you.
More to come.
Okay. And then, yeah,
Yeah.
did you, whenever you decide to get back.
We'll let you know. Yep. Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Suzanne.
Thank you.
Okay. Moving on to discussion and or decision to approve and authorize chairman to sign a rural transit system joint participation agreement with SWIPCO. I think we probably appropriated this in our budget. We just didn't have the agreement. Is that what the deal is?
Exactly.
But does,
I'll move them.
I'll second. Okay. Motion by Supervisor Wickman, second by Supervisor Shea. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those
Aye.
opposed, sign, like, sign, hearing none, motion passes. Okay, discussion or decision on funding request for Golden Hills.
Recurring every year. Make a motion to approve.
I'll second that.
Supervisor Shea. Sign. And, 15, what do we have that coming out of, Mitch?
Comes out of gaming.
Okay, and the number's 15, is that what,
Yep, that's what we budgeted.
is that, that's what you guys' motions is? 15,000 out of gaming,
Yes, it is.
okay. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, no. Sign, like sign. Okay. Kate Gerber, Public Relations Manager, Amber Moore, Executive Director, Avoca Main Street, Tyler Trout. Oh, it's just you?
Well, they're all part of the group, but they were not able to
Okay,
make it
Stacy
today.
Kenny. I'm just reading my script here.
You're doing great.
Discussion on Pour Into Avoca Support Initiative. Okay, roll it up.
All right. Well, good morning.
Or pour it out.
Yes, we're pouring in, we're pouring out. I'm here today on behalf of Pottawatomie County, Avoca Main Street, the City of Avoca, and Western Iowa Development Association to share an update for you all on Pour Into Avoca, our grassroots initiative created in response to the recent water shortage in that area. It's scheduled for this Friday, June 13th, and Pour Into Avoca is part shop local, part economic recovery, and part celebration of the resilience we've seen from Avoca's business community. During the recent boil order and water restrictions, some of the businesses in this area experienced up to a 75% decrease in sales. While restaurants, the coffee shop, the bakery were among the hardest hit, this impact extended well beyond the food and beverage industry. And it also extended to salons, tattoo studio, and dental offices. It's become abundantly clear just how vital access to clean water is to daily business operations. Even with the advisories now lifted and water service restored, the economic ripple effects remain. What began as a simple idea has grown into a coordinated campaign culminating in a community-wide day of support this Friday. At its heart, this effort is about more than shopping local. It's about showing up, about responding to hardship, not just with thoughts, but with action. As you all know, Pottawatomie County covers more than 950 square miles and is home to 15 unique communities and more than 93,000 residents. We're a big county, both in land and in heart. And when one of our communities faces a challenge, it's not theirs to shoulder alone. Events like Pour Into Avoca succeed when we support each other across city limits and across township lines. We're grateful to the board for your continued support and awareness of the challenges that Avoca has faced and the nearby communities during this recent water shortage. We'd welcome your help in spreading the word about this event, which is why I'm here presenting to you today. And we invite you, along with everyone who's here and online listening to this meeting, to join us this Friday, June 13th, to shop, sip, and support the Avoca business community. Thank you very much.
Is there, it says Friday, June 13th, is that like 8 in the morning till 8 at night or?
Well, our first Avoca business opens at 6:30 in the morning, so you
Okay.
can go and get your first cup of coffee to start the day.
6:30?
And technically, if you really want to patronize the entire day, you could go all the way until midnight and probably until 2 a.m. So it is a full day event.
Driving the bus out there for us?
Hmm?
You driving a bus out there for us?
I will not be driving the bus out there for you, but we would encourage everyone to go out to Avoca and support the variety of businesses that are out there. The Radberry's Bakery, Brewed Awakening Coffee Shop, which I love a coffee pun, so that makes me really happy too. There's just so many wonderful small businesses out there that have really felt the impact of this water shortage beyond what we maybe would have initially thought. And so we appreciate
Yeah,
the awareness and support.
oh, yeah, and, I mean, they're one of our Main Street communities. They do a nice job out there. And, hopefully won't take water for granted. We get that squared away for the long term, because that can be pretty detrimental to all the communities if we can't get quality water. We want to grow and continue to have more people come to Buchanan.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kate. Oh, that's a success.
I hope so. We've had some good coverage and a
Yeah.
lot of interviews and people sharing the event. So we're hoping for a very successful day for these businesses.
Are they gonna do some street closings for that thing? Have
No, with the need to really make it happen as quickly as possible, we all agreed that the faster we could act, the better. And, you know, it meant that we had to sacrifice maybe doing some live music and some of those other things that you might associate with a community type of event. But we really wanted it to be, while it was still top of mind for everyone and while it still feels fresh and recent enough. So some of the individual businesses will be hosting sales or specials for the day. I know the Avoca Flower Shop has already posted that they're going to do 20% off because it's also her 2-year anniversary of owning the business, which is really exciting. And I know there's going to be some different initiatives to try and encourage repeat business as well, because for a lot of people, this might be the first time that they go to some of these businesses, and we would love to see them become regular customers or at least more than once.
Good. Thank you, Kate.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay,
Kate, thanks for leading the charge on this. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you for, you know, kind of putting the bug in everybody's ear. And I think we really were able to run pretty quickly. So I appreciate the support.
okay.
Kate, you'll be a trainer. 23rd, is that correct? I can't remember.
The 21st. Yes, Saturday, the 21st.
Okay,
Bring this up and make it happen in Trinity.
Yeah, we'll be able to give a good recap of how it went too.
Appreciate it, thanks.
discussion and or decision to set grievance appeal hearing for date for John Rasmussen.
Make a motion to set it for the 23rd of June.
I'll second that.
June,
It's Monday, the 23rd.
10 a.m.
10 a.m. Okay. Any other discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, like sign. Hearing none, motion passes. Discussion or decision to set grievance, appeal hearing date for Josh, Reynolds. He wants to go on the 17th, I believe.
You have an agenda for the 17th, yeah, Scott?
I do not.
We do this at the end or the beginning,
I
or
think we do it at the end of the meeting. I don't think there's gonna be much on there.
do we need to set a time or just set the date?
Well, we can say 10 and as long as it's any time after 10, I think it's, he's requesting a closed one, so.
What date? I'll make the
Next
motion to
Tuesday.
make it the 17th, and let's just call it, I'd like to set a time for the young man, so we're not sitting around all day.
Well, you can say. Yeah,
10:30.
I'd say 10:30 or 10:45. We'd have to stop the meeting and do it. It is what it is, I guess.
Okay, I'll make it for 11. So it gives us an hour.
11 o'clock. Discussion, did I get a second?
Second.
Discussion. So it's June 17th at 11 o'clock. Discussion, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those
Aye.
opposed, like sign. Hearing none, motion passes. Okay, update on board members on committee meetings from past week. Jeff,
I have no.
nothing.
Attended a couple of those virtual rural water meets. To the public health open house, Los Hills Alliance. Then went and spoke to the Southwest Iowa Leadership Academy. That's for,
Central?
yes. Yes. Okay.
Yep. Susan, you got anything?
I need to report, Scott. Thanks.
Okay. Kim?
No.
Okay. I don't believe. Well, it seems like I went to something. So, okay. See the file, public comment. You got any public comment? Okay. Motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, like sign. We are adjourned.